We are happy at CERN. Shout out to my brother Nicholson 1968 for this. In the video, it shows this guy wearing signs around his neck. One says Bond 1 and the other says Mandela. What's crazy is Bond 1, or the very first James Bond movie, is Casino Royale from 1954, starring Barry Nelson. And Nelson is the first name of Nelson Mandela, which the Mandela effect is named after. Can't make this stuff up, and it's too much for a mere coincidence. In a couple of weeks, I was introduced to the James Bond Moonraker Mandela effect. It blew my socks off. As most of you know, I'm a movie buff, and that's why I started my channel. Needless to say, I grew up watching Moonraker. It came out in 1979, only 5 years before I was born. So by the end of the 80s and the early 90s even, I watched it dozens of times. In the movie, the villain is Jaws, a giant man with metal teeth. And in one particular scene, he meets Dolly, and they fall in love instantly. Let's watch the scene real quick. So I remember Dolly having braces, and that's why this scene was so great. When Jaws smiles to reveal a mouthful of metal, Dolly smiles back also to reveal a mouthful of metal, her braces, and that was the reason for the immediate connection. And we can find residue of this fact here at universalexports.net. They have full descriptions of all the characters in the movie. For Dolly, it says, in perhaps the strangest love affair of the series, Jaws meets Dolly in Rio after his failed attempt on Bond and Goodhead's lives. The complete opposite of Jaws, Dolly is a short, blonde girl with pigtails, glasses, and braces. So there's that, and we have this, a Visa commercial using the actor that played Jaws. Let's watch it.
Take Visa Mini?
Ja, this is yes.
Good. I'm gonna get a few things.
Ja.
Yes. Telling me that this was love at last.
So you see, the woman in the commercial smiles to reveal her braces, poking fun at the scene with Dolly. Here's a Twitter poll proving that most people feel like me. Obviously, if it was to keep going, we would probably have most people choosing braces. Dolly did have braces. I have no doubts. I remember things from my childhood better than I do now as an adult.
the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
Kid.
Yes, kid. Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
What word?
Kid.
Yes, kid. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready.
Seal.
What word?
Seal.
Yes, steal. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Playing.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready.
Kit.
Yes, kit. Get ready.
Seal.
Yes, steal. Get ready.
Playing.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Boys and girls, pick your reader up from under your seat. Open your book up to lesson. Get ready.
The pet goat.
Yes, the pet goat. Fingers onto the first word of the story. Get ready to read the story.
Also sounded the alarm by telling anyone who might want to blow up a planet how to do so is this CERN's attempt to do so by attempting to recreate the Big Bang within a man-made structure. This has frightened Stephen Hawking so much. Do they know that they know that they know what they are doing? Ask yourself, how much energy is keeping it together? Then you put more than that amount of energy into the object.
Go back and try to change something, bang, and it creates a ripple effect. Read between the lines. The particle collision pictured creates a ripple effect in time, a time impact event. Who is trying to go back or forward to try to change an outcome?
This antimatter is also called dark matter.
Darnell himself is playing the role of the destroyer of worlds, the dancing Lord Shiva. Under the lamp, we see an idol of Shiva doing the cosmic dance of destruction, a miniature of the one featured at the CERN facility.
When you produce antimatter, you gotta contain it. Because if you don't contain it, you gotta contain it. That's the biggest problem, containing it. Because if you don't contain it, it just goes wild.